Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Imperator Rome. We're playing as our new nation of Subia here. We originally started off as the smaller Semnonia over here, but eventually, we expanded enough to be able to form a new nation, which is pretty cool, pretty fun. Obviously, we are the biggest in this area. We're still divided from the rest of the world by this kind of uncolonized territory here in the middle. So we still got a little bit of time to continue to grow out and take as much of this other land and these other guys as possible. So really at this point we kind of need to determine how we want to proceed from here. We've been kind of staying somewhat ally friendish with these guys to the east as we focus more on the guys to the west. Part of that was because there's a lot of plains and stuff like that over this way. I figured it might help, and there's a lot of force this way, so expanding to the east seemed like it'd be slightly tougher from the beginning of the game, but obviously now we're so big that I actually don't think it would matter one way or another. So going after some more of these neighbors is definitely something that would be on our plate of things that we want to do, and so that's something to think about. We don't have any other decisions to come up with, make any more new, bigger, whatever, awesomer countries, which is fine. We may just stay as Subia for the rest of the game. I honestly don't know. There may be something else that comes along as we take more and more stuff. We shall see. But in the meantime, we have a couple other ways that we could continue to expand. One way is we could try and figure out where, we want to start kind of colonizing out here and start kind of slowly start to close this gap between us and the rest of the world. We have currently, let me see, where is it at? Technology. We have no real way. I mean, we're not that far off from getting a new set of technologies for each of these, but we're a little ways off. And we've got plenty of civic power points up here. And civic power is what you need to be able to move populations around. So we could easily give one of these border guys, 10 pop without spending, honestly, even that much civic power. We got plenty in the bank anyway. And really kind of go from there. So, one thing we could do is try to figure out where we would like to expand to. I mean, we got hemp, we got grain, furs, wood, horses. We already got horses in our stuff. We got what is that? Livestock. Yep, stone over here. Woad. That's interesting. Some more furs, earthenware, all this stuff. So it would be a good idea for us to figure out kind of where we would like to expand. We don't currently have. Oh yeah, we do have stone. Never mind. I thought we didn't have stone at the moment. Obviously, working our way towards some iron would be awesome, but I don't actually think we have any iron nearby. Let's see if I can remember where some iron was, because once I click on it, there we go. It will highlight the rest of the iron. So there's iron way over here, long ways away from us. There's no iron, like, really anywhere else. There's some iron over here in England, which obviously we're not near at the moment. I suppose we could get out to the coast and start planning a way to get over to England if we really wanted to, but we got plenty of land nearby to go after. So yeah, way over here. So this province over here has iron. That's a long ways to try and colonize. It's interesting. We do have another. I guess I thought there was a civilization there. Oh no, I guess that's just the kind of the province that it's in. I mean, eventually we could work our way over there if we started kind of going at it pretty intentionally, but it would take us a bit. Otherwise, I mean, obviously continue to go after some of these other guys. I mean, this guy over here seems like a very obvious choice. Start turning our attention against the guys to the east would also be a fairly obvious choice. I mean, I would like to expand. I mean, another option to expand would be to go after completing some provinces, for example. We could go after, we've already got one of the cities here in this province of, what's the name of this one? Balaconia, which way you want to say that. We've actually got quite a few cities in this province over here of Chemavia. So that one might not be a bad one to go after. If we were to kind of finish that one off, it actually would still give us a pretty decent sized buffer between us and the rest of the world. So actually this one wouldn't be too bad to kind of start going after. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe even going after, let's see here, like this one right here. It's got 4 tribesmen right there. If we were to kind of set up in a certain way to be able to colonize over here, that wouldn't be too bad. Like, which one would we go after? Let's see, we got 3 provinces to choose from. You're a 1-1, you're a 2-2, and you're a 2-1. So this one would definitely be the closest. So we would want to start sending some some tribesmen and some other guys over to that one to get it up to 10. There's 3-2 here, so that one would be an option. Maybe at least start by sending a couple of the tribesmen. Why not? Let's mess around with this a little bit. Let's do this. Let's just say let's move the tribesmen themselves to, what's the name of that one? Tropia. I'm just going to move both tribesmen. I'll leave at least some citizens over here. That'll kind of keep that one focused on one thing. Why not? Let's go ahead and move one of you tribesmen over as well. Now, obviously, that makes that one a lot smaller, but we're up to 7 now. You have a couple freemen. You have a tribesman. Let's go ahead and send this one over as well. We're up to 8. Send these 2 tribesmen over. 9 and 10. So that gets us 10. And now we could colonize this province. I don't know. Is it the right move? I honestly don't know, but let's try it. Let's grab one of these guys that's 100% happy for sure. And start with that. And does that just instantly colonize it? It's done, right? That's it. There's nothing, no waiting or anything like that. So we're up to... and actually, I mean, if it's that easy, we still have, 9 people here. We could move all these tribesmen over. Actually, we would only need to move about 4 over to here to colonize yet another one. Which is kind of an interesting way to think about it. So what if we moved you guys all over here to Fagarum? Gets it 9, and that one gets it 10. So now you have 10, and so presumably you could colonize something else. Let's stay within this province here. Let's go after, I guess this one over here, maybe? Trying to figure out which direction we want to go. But let's come over here. Let's colonize over here. Oh, we can't. Oh, dominant culture is not Subian. Oh, okay. Actually, nope. That's easy enough to fix. We do have some points to click. So, let us assimilate EU. Well, we don't have that many. This one actually would cost oratory power. So, there is that to think about. So at least assimilate one of you guys. And we'll have to think about this one. We have a decent number of Subians here. What is the dominant culture at the moment? Oh, no, now we are Subian, looks like, as the dominant culture. So does that mean we can colonize now? Yes. And we'll just grab one of the Subian guys, I think, at this point. Continue that trend. And there we go. Just like that, we've gotten 2 new provinces. Obviously, we need to assimilate these guys at some point, but there we go. We grew a little bit. I mean, I know that's an idea to kind of continue to do some of that. And kind of go from there. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and unpause for now. Let it go pretty fast speed. Actually, let's check one thing real quick. Supply map mode. Is there anywhere you could live? Not really. You're already sitting in the one spot. You're in a spot that's relatively safe. You could come over here, potentially, and be fine. So we'll send you over there at the very least. What about you? There's a couple places for you to maybe go hang out and be relatively okay. Although not by much, honestly. Maybe it'll mitigate a little bit of the attrition that we're getting. We're getting quite a bit of attrition, actually. We're actually losing some money right now. Manpower is obviously being lost because we're spending a lot of it on attrition right this second. I'm really not sure what we can do to... Like, what can we do to increase the supply mode, or supply limit here? I mean, I know one thing is... Obviously, city population is part of it. And then civilization value, which we're already capped out on civilization value, are we not? Yeah, I think we are, yeah. Cannot be higher than 10 in any city. So there's that. I mean, one thing we may do is just start moving some pops around to get these, you know, capped out a little bit higher. I mean, I guess that's one thing. Saudi population right now is 3.5. Is it like half of what we have or something? Like, how does that work? So if I were to move one more pop over here, we're at 3.5 right now. I don't know, let's find somewhere that we can move a pop from. I don't know, let's grab one of you guys. Move to Benutium. What is that now? So that, okay, so it is a half a pop, it looks like, from each person. So now we're up to 14 total. Well, 13.95. So we're still too low. We'd have to send quite a few guys from around here to one of these cities just to get it high enough to for this guy just to sit here. Just gonna send a few guys from each of these places. Alright, so now we're up to 17.05. So we actually probably need at least one, maybe two more. It does make this a very large city, but we're up to 17.82. So maybe one more. I'm actually going to grab one more for here. So now we're at 18.6. So presumably we should not be getting attrition now anymore. Well, there's the winter. Okay, so that's that. We're going to have attrition no matter what we do with the winter then. Okay. Well, that's just going to happen then. I guess winter's not everywhere though, right? This one down here is not from... Oh, no, that one's from the winter. This one is... this is just from above supply limit. So the winter is not necessarily everywhere. Are we able to see the winter? I guess it's these white areas. Alright, well, okay. I mean, we're in March, so hopefully the winter goes away here soon. But where else? So you're also above the limit right now, right? Is that why you're losing it? No, you're losing it because of winter. You're losing it because you're above the limit. So you're at 5 right now, which is only just shy of 11. So we'd have to move a lot of guys over here to get you high enough to not, you know, hurt us. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think about like what I need to be doing here, but we're gonna move a few guys around. Obviously, we can't move anybody from there. It probably wouldn't make much sense because we're trying to. We'll move one of you over. Oh, apparently, we cannot move you. Oh, this entire province is disloyal. Fair enough. Oh, wait, you can't. They're too far away. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm guessing you can't because you're probably disloyal province. Oh, no, if you... No, you can't. Okay, never mind. Right, so you're going to go over there. So that gets us up to... We're still a long ways away. I don't think we're going to be able to get close to 18. .5. And I don't know, this may be a really dumb way of doing this. I really don't know. .67. We're just not... I mean, is it at least less attrition? Supply limit currently is 17. Unit weight is 17.3. I guess presumably because it's a little bit less weight for various whatever reasons. So does that mean we can move one more guy and be fine? Looks like we are. All right, so that's a lot of movement just to get, you know, attrition out of the way. But I don't know. It feels like, I mean, I don't want the attrition obviously because we don't have very much manpower. Feels like an interesting way of doing it, but why not? Flocking to the banner. The honorable people of Chimavia have turned out in droves to see the renowned General Thurismund Gallimimus lead his troops on the way to greater glories. A delegation from Dinia, well, that's where we've been moving a lot of population, have requested the honor of sending a number of the young men to join the army, citing the virtual fanaticism as a great boon during warfare. 5 loyal cohorts. Ouch. I really don't want the provincial disloyalty. I mean, this guy is currently, I think, loyal to me, right? No, he's only at 53%. Which he would lose a lot of loyalty if we don't do this. I mean, either way is dangerous, but this is going to make it instantly not be able to sit there anymore because of the supply limit yet again. Well, whatever. Let's just go with it. I really don't want him to be disloyal. I mean, that would make him very disloyal. Oh man, we are losing 1,000 people per tick right now. Or no, or did the cohorts just go away? What was that? That was weird. Was it like 23k, wasn't it? A second ago? Wait, now they're going away. I'm confused. Now he's down to 20? Now he's down to 19. Where are the people going? What? Where are all of his cohorts going? Is he like got a cap on how many he can actually control? Huh. I don't know. That was weird. Now you're up to 23. Did they just move or something? Oh, we have 2 guys here. That is not intentional. Pause. Well, there's half a problem. So you guys can go anywhere. So just move over here. I was not paying attention to the fact that we had 2 guys stacked up on top of each other. All right, well, that helps a little bit. All right, we gotta get some money back. We gotta get some manpower back. Well, the manpower is starting to come back now, so that's a positive. Here is a potential trade route. Maybe that'll help the money situation slightly, a little bit. Still losing almost a full gold per month. What am I looking for? Economy. We're maxed out on wages. That's to help loyalty. We're lowest on fort maintenance and we're lowest on army maintenance right now. Both of which to help our money situation. We're not that high on taxes. We could bring this up a little bit, which does lower research points. But honestly, it's not like the research points are really, like, we're not really rolling in the research points anyway. So, don't know if it really makes that much difference. Pillaged. A group of soldiers belonging to the army commanded by Maloric Sigid has, while stationed on a peaceful deployment, absconded in order to pillage the nearby city of Varpi. What is more concerning is that Maloric is refusing to punish his legion, citing their extreme loyalty as a reason. Alright, so we can... Okay, it must be decimation. He loses loyalty. We lose 1,200 manpower. And Varpi gets looted with more local unrest. We can't afford to anger him. He gets some loyalty. We lose some popularity. And the exact same thing happens. And he may become more ambitious. Well, he's already at 80, so losing a little bit of loyalty is not going to hurt. The manpower loss is very unfortunate, but honestly, I guess we didn't lose the full 1,200 because we only had 760 anyway. We'll go with that. It's not, neither one of those options was necessarily all that good. Alright, so you actually are getting some attrition right now. And it is because of supply limits. So there's got to be another place we can send you, right over here. But everybody else seems to be mostly okay for the moment. So that's mildly good. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Barbarians. I don't see the barbarian symbol over here anywhere. Maybe unless they're coming from these spots. But no, we can definitely deal with you guys. Decrease civilization value by 14. Ouch. Oh, wow, you are sieging down fast. Can we catch you guys? Oh, that's actually not going to be a potentially not going to be a win for us. We'll get over there as fast as we can. We were defeated. Okay, well, never mind. I was thinking we didn't have to send all of our guys, but I guess those barbarians are a bit tougher than I was expecting. Here, everybody come down here then. Pause for a second, little 9k stack. Alright, so they're coming in on us. So we'll come over here, come over here. I don't know if it's going to matter or not. We'll send you over there as well. They got in on us before. Oh, because we're... I'm like, why are we losing? I'm an idiot. That's why we're losing. I'm sorry. I'm not... Maybe not... Okay, yeah, it's a little dumb. Because I wasn't expecting to be at war, so I wasn't expecting to have my army maintenance back up. And I guess it doesn't help that I'm going so fast that I didn't see that the things were down. All right, we'll just try and get our stuff back here. All right, we're gonna go south here. All right, we'll get our stuff back, our morale back. Note to self: don't go. I mean, obviously, if I was at war, I wouldn't have gone that fast. I was just thinking, oh, barbarians, we could go stomp on these, no big deal. Forgot about the morale being down. Alright, so they're going to get a few of these. How about you guys come down, start besieging some of these things. I'm going to come over here, besiege that. You're still running away. You might as well just move over and besiege that for now. Yeah, I mean, obviously I would have even been more ready for the barbarians, but I thought there was like a symbol that showed you that the barbarians were like growing and could come after. Maybe there is like somewhere way down here, and they just traveled through all of this territory to get to us. I mean, maybe we're not close enough to see the symbol, but they are close enough to like come after us, if that makes sense. Had I known the barbarians could come after us, because again, I was looking for them, you know, off and on, I might not have left my morale that low. Nah, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's just manpower, you know, something we got plenty of, right? That was obviously a joke. We'll get rid of them here in a moment. I mean, we could bribe them off at this point, but I kind of just want to go stomp on them. Alright, so now we got plenty of morale. We should be able to go stomp on them with all of our troops now. I'm not too worried about the civilization loss, to be honest, because if they are coming from down here, then us having civilization is not really going to help that much. I mean, it's obviously too far away to help reduce the barbarians. And we have time to get our civilization value back up. Yeah, it's currently occupied, but like if we go look at one of these that we have unoccupied, well, that one's still going -0 as well. Oh, because it was looted, which I'm assuming that will go away as well at some point. At some point, we'll get to a point, I think, where the civilization value will start ticking back up again. And since it caps out at 10 anyway, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, you're going away. You're going to run away now. You've done all your looting, and now you're running. Yep, there they go. Can we chase after them? Presumably. They are very fast. I don't think we can catch them. They are so much faster than we are. And we're just losing a ton of attrition right now. Yeah, I don't think we can catch them. But I have to kind of catch them or else they will just come back at us. I don't know, just keep going after them for just a little bit longer. Maybe we can catch them here if we just keep moving. Something tells me they move faster than us. Alright, so you... Actually, you know what? We're just going to have you independent operations. I mean, maybe I just need to leave my morale up and just keep these guys on independent operations, let them do their thing. Religious proceeding. I'm going to read all this. Priests will be left alone. We get lose some stability, but get some omen power and things. Which we can get the stability back right back. We got plenty of religious power for that. But more national unrest, which is not great. We can gain some religious power, and he gains some loyalty. Sure, we'll appease both sides. It seems to be the safest choice. Okay, we're not going to catch these guys, are we? I don't think so. Nope. Alright. Okay, all you guys go do independent operations. Just go do whatever. I think you'll come back home. You guys just again also do independent operations. We can also set up provincial armies where they just kind of stay within their provinces and do their own little things. Might not be a bad idea at some point. Can't believe I left the morale so far low. Was not paying attention. I mean, obviously we needed the money, but, oh well. It's just a few armies, come on. How low are we? We're about 5,800 low. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will, I don't know, we may just leave our guys in independent operations so they can keep an eye on the borders, because obviously I missed those barbarians even coming close. I'm sure the independent operations guys might have, maybe they would have started moving. you know, when they saw them right on the border. I obviously have to keep an eye on things. If I do decide to lower the morale again, I will make sure I remember to raise it back up. Again, I would have remembered if we were going to war, but completely forgot about it while a barbarian was running through our territory. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.